Do you feel like there's an extent to which being in this industry kind of destigmatizes in a way where I feel like a lot of guys spend their whole lives sort of chasing ass, and once you get into the groove of shooting and making money off it and everything, and you've had a huge amount of, it doesn't necessarily feel like it carries the same weight that it might.
That's true. I was just having a discussion like this not too long ago. That is true. It's it doesn't, but you know something, man. God, that's a good one, man. It's hard to say. Yeah, it definitely destigmatizes it. Because I got friends who they talk to me and they're like, "Man, you're my hero." You know, the amount of pussy you're getting, and I'm like, I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, I mean, I guess so. The destigmatization is there. Yes.
I mean, sometimes I hear about rappers who, like, you know, a night for them is that they're banging, like, you know, 12 different chicks with no condom in the same night that aren't tested, and they just met at parties or whatever. And I'm just like, wow, like knowing all that I know, that seems like a very reckless decision. And just the fact that that's what you've chosen to do with your fame, you know, at a certain point, I'm just like, that's wild.
It is wild, man. And you know what? I don't, how they do it. They do it. I wouldn't even try to do that. Because again, I'm just more about stacking it all up. You know what I mean? Setting myself up for post this and just keeping your eyes on the prize, man, and not being reckless. You know what I mean? Keeping that focus, you know, that's really important. You know what I mean?
Do you regret not figuring out this is your calling when you were 21?
Yes, that's an excellent question. Yes, I do. You know, if I could do it all over again, yeah, I would have. But you know what? The doors weren't open then like they are now. You know, I still get guys hitting me up going, "Man, how do I get into this?" And I'm like, "You're kidding, right?" You know, I'm like, it's never been as accessible as it is now to get into porn, you know? I mean, technology is a motherfucker. iPhone, find a hot chick somehow, some way, get her to agree, and you're shooting porn. It's as simple as that, you know? Back in the day, it was you had to know somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. Those days are over. You know, there's just so many different streets and avenues to go on. So I always laugh whenever guys are like, "Help me get into it," you know? So, it's just everything, and you got to love it, you know, the way it is now, you know what I mean? And it's just a good time to be a part of it, you know?
It's true, because if you got into it at 21, it's not like you would have had any kind of control over your career, you know?
And also, I wasn't, you know, I'm going to correct myself on that, Adam, in that I wasn't responsible enough back then. If what's happening to me now happened to me in my 20s, I wasn't responsible enough.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, if you got to this point that young, or even me, when I look at where I'm at, I'm like, wow, if I had got to this point when I was 21, how bad would I have fucked it up?
Yeah, right.
I would have fucking found some kind of way to fucking land myself in jail or go bankrupt or something.
No doubt. Same thing would have happened to me. And I often think about that. I'm like, yo, man, maybe this is that whole things happen for a reason kind of thing, because, you know, the money I'm making now, which is great. If I was doing that in my 20s, I would have been reckless, wild, partying, all that crazy shit, and I just wouldn't have been able to handle it. You know what I mean? I didn't have the mindset when I was in my 20s or even 30s, you know? So the fact that it happened to me later on, you know, is a good thing.
There's a real conversation that's been going around in sort of manosphere circles about body count. A lot of guys seem very, very, you know, turned off by a girl having what they view as a high body count. It's kind of a funny conversation for us in the porn world, because for me, my idea of a high body count is probably very different than what a lot of these guys are thinking. Does that enter into your mind at all? Is that something you would ever even ask a girl about? How do you feel about that?
Nah, doesn't even. Nah, man, you know, like you said, there are some guys who would think 5 is a high body count. You know what I mean?
I know. I suggested like 30 as a body count, and like the reaction from one of my co-hosts, he was like such shock, as if that was a huge number. And I'm like, I'm 30. If this girl has been sexually active for, let's say, 15 years, that's like 2 guys a year. To me, that's like almost not sexually active. To you, that's incredibly high. I feel like that's kind of a product of you being so young, but
yeah, Yeah, no, for sure, man. But no, that has no thing on me. You know, a lot of times I shoot with girls who have shot so many scenes. But now on a personal level, it could factor into the equation, depending on how many, you know what I mean? But so I don't want to sound like I'm completely dismissive of if a girl slept with, 500 guys. But my personal life, yeah, I'd have to, I'd give me cause to pause.
A body count, like the 500 guy thing, that body count would only give me pause because it's like, what was the scenario in which this was taking place, and what was the hole in your personality that you were trying to fill by doing? Like, this just makes me maybe question you.
Sure,
it's not because I think it's icky, or like whatever, You know, like I don't look at Riley Reid differently because she's worked with all these fucking guys. What the fuck do I care? It means nothing to me. You've clearly accepted this as your career and stuff. Sometimes though, I remember I had a girlfriend back in the day who was like 21, and I realized that she'd only been sexually active for like 3 years, and that she had fucked like 90 dudes or some shit. And I remember just thinking like, whoa, that's kind of like an absurd amount. Like, you've been really active out here like that. It definitely gave me pause, just because it made me realize like, that's a lot of work you just put in.
Absolutely.
A couple of years here.
No doubt. Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.